I put some papaya seed just as a test. Not only these, but also some I broke the shell, which was suggested by the professionals, so it would germinate easier. So some of them are still in the like gel-like shell, and most of them are broken already inside the soil. So here I put less water, here I put more water, and here is entirely in water. We'll see. I'm not gonna plant them, as I decided to plant avocados instead, but the papaya is just a test. Are they going to germinate or not? But here I discovered that somehow either it's a old humidity still inside, but I saw it's all wet here, so I had to open it to get air and to dry up. Otherwise it's getting some not very fresh smell. Not bad yet, but it needs to be dried out completely. So I have to go now for my daily stuff. Today I've got a couple of urgent things to take care of. As it appears to begin raining very soon, I may be able to use this sand here for this cooling system before it gets wet, as I don't have any other sand available. And I realized today morning I checked the best time to plant avocados, and it's from May to June, the beginning of June. So that now is the last moment to plant the avocados. So I have to quickly learn everything I can about sprouting the seeds from avocado. I bought today 2 avocados. I'm almost unpacked, I just arrived. So I think they're somewhere here in the bag, hanging away from rodents. So I got to use these avocados. I bought these from market, not from supermarket, from natural market. I talked to a vendor and he confirmed that these are local avocados, so I should do my best. Actually, I don't have even a place to put this camera. Yeah, these are perfect for germination. So I should eat the fruit and the seeds. I should put in water first, but not to do anything wrong. I just have to watch quickly all the videos about avocado basics, the seed planting basics. So now I'm going for that before rain starts. I tried to find the right kind of sand all over the place and there as well, but there isn't anything. Technically it shouldn't be anything with organic matter in it, but I don't have it, so let's make it just a test for now. It will be very difficult actually to pour it nicely here. It will be all dirty, but that's the best I can do for now. Just as a test if the principle works at all, the cooling system. So I'm gonna continue with that. Whatever I find here will be taking a hell lot of time to fill it all up like this, especially with all these stones. And anyway, I'll try. So the process was actually faster when I was worried about it. It's difficult to get it clean from inside as the sand gets in as well, but this is a small worry. The biggest worry is that I actually realized that I don't have a place to keep this fridge cave here, because it needs to be covered with towel. I can use this one, I can sacrifice for test, and I need to put water all over here around, but it cannot be on outside in the sun. It must be somewhere in a cool place, and here I don't have place. It has to have a space to evaporate. If I put it here, it's not built up yet. Rain gonna come get in. Maybe I can move a toolbox and put it in place of toolbox. Yeah, that's an idea. Maybe I can do that. So living in cave is always bringing up issues of space for things. So let's go on now with the test of putting water inside here all around. Maybe that space is better. It's difficult to walk around, but I really don't have any other place to put it. Here is not, I don't like it here really much. And the other problem is, yeah, if it's gonna evaporate, it's gonna have humidity inside the cave, so that's not an idea either. I still have to think something better. Right here, gonna get some sun, a little bit in the morning. Pretty much I have no choice, I have to let it here now, leave it here, I guess. So the humidity doesn't stay in the cave, because it does. I can feel sometimes when I wash clothes and before we dry, it's a bit humid inside. So maybe that's the best place here. So only early morning it gets maybe hour or two sun, but not whole day here. Let me test this place now. See, safer here and more convenient to access. So time to put some water now. After some thinking and tinkering around, I think that's the only usable space here for this. It's more shadow, it gets an hour of sun, and even if it gets a little bit of rain through the plants, the towel gonna be wet anyway. That's the purpose of it, so the water would evaporate and keep inside cool. But let me think. I don't know any other place. Actually, under the table. Yes, but that is bad to access it. So I'm completely, yeah. This table I could use as a shield from sun. Got to think better. What else I have? I can't keep thinking too long because rain is beginning quite soon. I already feel some drops from clear sky. So here as well, I don't understand why it's still some humidity inside, which shouldn't be the case, but it is. So I leave it like that for a moment, and I realized that while putting water here, it's not an immediate process. It takes time to wait until the water seeps in. It tends to overflow there, so I have to do it with little steps, let it seep in and put again. So well, this takes time, which I don't have much. That's what I do. So I realized that the water pressure has begun pushing up the pot here, so I have to quickly think of something. Some stone, some slab of stone, not to be pressed out. On video where I learned this thing, they didn't mention this issue. So yeah, they did it with ceramic pots. Maybe the weight of ceramic pot is big enough. I'm looking for stone. Look for a stone, large and heavy, mostly flat and not with sharp corners, to fit nicely into a... This is quite heavy actually. I can use meanwhile this one. It's too small. If I don't find anything better, I can use this, because I need to have space there for food as well. It's hard to find. I already been through so many rocks here. That it's hard to find the right size which I need. This one looks that it's heavy, but it has sharp angles. Maybe from these concrete blocks. This one looks heavy. This one will do. Let me see. Let me try. I could actually put some water as well in there, bottom. Now it has sharp angles, sharp corners. So I'll switch off the camera to get fast. I couldn't find any rocks which were big enough, so I put a few here to keep this down, because the water, if it rises, it pushes out this internal plastic. So it looked nice on video, but when you start to implement things on practice which you learn from internet, then they are not so cool as people have claimed them to be. So it takes a lot of space. Stone is much heavier than water, so there should be enough now weight. But the point is that it takes so much space that it's not a very effective way of keeping things cool. But same time, the stones also, they keep cool if they stay cool. So the temperature fluctuations would matter less then, and which is good for fridge systems, for cooling systems, to have a constant temperature, especially when I keep food here. I got some yogurt which I need to put cooling. That's why I'm doing urgently that here. I was planning to eat it today, but as I got some free food for this evening, which needs to be eaten faster than the sealed yogurt, then I better put yogurt in cooling system now to test it, if it keeps cool or not. It appears to me that even the heavy stones inside aren't helping. The wet sand itself is heavy as stone, so it still pushes out the... But it wasn't level when I started to pour water here, so all was nice and looked cool, but it doesn't appear to be working. Well, what can I do? I can find some very heavy iron piece here to keep it down, but that might be working also some fluid dynamics processes which are not letting the stone pressure to work, but it's pressing from below anyway. I don't have... yeah, it's pushing it out. Oh, it's not good. I tried to push it and it slurges now, making dirty my chair, which I don't mind, but this is not cooling system. They said it's great, but it doesn't appear to be great. Anyway, I need to clean a little bit here now. So clearly this method is BS, bad science. I tested it, and even if these stones are not keeping the pot down and it keeps floating up, then I'm glad I didn't buy the ceramic pots, because these stones make the same weight as one ceramic pot like that. So someone showed on internet as a cooling system to cover with wet towel, and evaporation would keep inside cool, but this is clearly not working. Technically I could, of course, build here some clamps and keep it down, but the thing is, like, is it worth it? I can actually still try, as I'm so far already. I can build some clamps here just to test the evaporation idea. Well, I built some clamps here and we should hold now, but I'm not gonna remove these stones, I guess, just in case, more weight, because this is not very strong iron wire. It needs to be better, but I don't want to waste better iron wire for this test until it works, definitely. Let's see, I only need one yogurt to cool down today. Let's see how it works now. Another issue with this is you can't clean it by turning it around, so you have to take it with some towel. So this is not very convenient cooling system, but as I'm already doing it, I'm gonna continue with the test. Let me see, I already tested, I can't put too many stones because the yogurt will not fit here. I just put a few stones, not for weight anymore because I have clamps, but just to keep it off the bottom. Damn. Anyway, that's how it is. Wasting my day for this kind of experiment here, instead of working on studying urgent things which I need to learn. Anyway, that will do. So the point is now Here is the yogurt, which I prepared in double pot, so one is empty, one is used and empty, cleaned, not to break it accidentally, not to punch it through with the stones. So technically that's the point. It should stay cool now if I put wet towel on it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this towel. So this is quite large towel. Anyway, I'm gonna make it all wet. So the evaporation process should take the heat away from here. And from time to time I should maybe put more water on it. It's quite a fat towel. Put it on several, 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 8 layers. So the yogurt now inside air should cool down inside and together with the yogurt, and we'll see how cool it stays. Tomorrow morning I have an idea, I guess. Sun is almost gone behind the rock, so it will not heat anymore. And in the morning, at the night as well, if in the evening still I have to see how well it has evaporated the water, to add a little bit here to keep the evaporation process. And then I will see in the morning what's the result. So now I have to sign off, take care of my hygiene and start learning as fast as I can everything about planting the avocado, because I have the time is running out. In beginning of June is last time to plant the avocados. So that's what I'm gonna learn now, how to do that. Meanwhile, that's it.